Hello everyone, I'm Rec5,
I am Sandman 99.
and welcome back to Fallout 4 with G9-13.
Yeah, and in the last episode we started to explore this area called Karen's Lair. But we entered through this area called Leith, right? And it had that big, huge, open terminal area in one end. I think this is what this is on the map over here on the left side. And over here, roughly, is the tunnel that went into the Karen's Lair area, so I just did a little backtracking because I figured maybe I want to explore all the Leith areas first, right? However, now, of course, I have become lost.
Yes, you become lost while you were deciding to backtrack here.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Do you have an approximate idea of where we are?
well, like I said, I think if I follow this all the way back here to this large-ish area here,
Yep.
that should be that big open terminal building type area, right? I think. So we'll just keep, like heading back in that direction.
Yeah, that's the thing about South of Sea, it's like a big giant maze, right?
Yeah.
See, you could leave cigarette ashtrays behind you to find your way.
Yeah. Except that I don't appear to be able to go any further this way, right? Which is kind of weird.
Maybe this is like the other side of that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe I took a wrong turn when I was backtracking and I actually, ended up going into a new area again. I don't know.
Oh, maybe this way.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, does this look kind of like that big terminal area here?
Maybe?
It's so dark in here, too. Like, wow. Okay, looks like there's somebody alive on the other side of that wall. But I'm not going to be able to get there from here.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, weren't you fiddling with sunglasses last time?
Yes, I don't happen to have any of those right now, though. This is the regular, like the HN66 mod added sunglasses,
Yep.
which do not behave. Shut up, Archie. Jeez. Which do not behave the same way that vanilla sunglasses do for, as far as the vampirism thing goes, right?
Right.
Like for helping the reduce glare for vision and that kind of thing. And,
But you wanted some better stylized ones.
but I wanted some better stylized ones, and so what I did was I tinkered around, and I actually tinkered with HN66's mod a little bit to make the vanilla black frame sunglasses and the vanilla wraparound goggles look like these instead. So if I've had a pair of those and I were to put them on, I don't think I have a pair. I'll look in my inventory here and see if I do. No, I don't. So I can't. But anyway, if I had a pair of those sunglasses, those one of those two types of glasses, I could put them on, and they would look just like the ones I'm wearing right now.
Yep.
And they would also have the benefit of reducing glare and that kind of thing too, right? See, right now, just to give you an idea of how dark this area is, I mean, I basically have the vampire night vision activated by not wearing sunglasses, right? And I'm also using my flashlight. And it's still hard to see.
Yeah, it's still dark in here.
It's still dark in here. And I just can't seem to find my way back to that original terminal building, which makes me wonder if I went
Took a
backwards.
wrong turn?
And here now I'm back to where I started, like where I came in. Which means I'm thinking that maybe I might have taken a wrong turn.
There must be multiple exits to this. Well, there is multiple exits to this area.
Yeah.
And maybe one of them leads to, like, the other side of that terminal.
Possibly, yeah. So we'll keep looking here. Because we were in here, maybe we have to follow this branch. There's a door. Okay, this is the way back, probably. So I probably took a wrong turn, and I kind of toured through that area there that we were just in. It's kind of empty, not much there. Okay, and yeah, this is looking like it's maybe more familiar. This is that big terminal area.
Yep.
Yeah, this is it. This is what I was trying to find. So we'll just maybe go all the way across here to this side. And that door's not a door. Doesn't go anywhere. Boy, the voices are loud today.
Well, you are getting to the point where you're almost starving. I guess when you do starve, then you'll have to eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just about need a fucking pad of grid paper here.
Yeah, really. Except that I don't know what the scale is to even draw a grid-style map, right?
Yeah, just start drawing.
Okay, well, we'll follow this long tunnel down. And this tunnel, if we look at the map here, is the furthest one. Looks like we've gone off of it here. Looks like somewhere ahead these two tunnels join together as well, right?
Right here. On the left.
I guess so. Right here. Okay, here is another thing. Styx sewers, right?
Yep.
So this is a Styx themed thing, right?
That we haven't been to yet.
That we haven't been to yet. So yeah, maybe we'll head in here and just see what's in here. We'll try and explore this in an organized fashion. I just picked the wrong side first last time around, I think. Okay. Gamma mines. Okay, well, there's definitely traps in this place. What's down here in the water? Nothing. There's nothing in the water. Okay, well.
There's your gamma mine.
Yeah, I'm not sure what use those are, because what I found is radiation-based weapons have extremely limited use against most enemies, right? Oh, there's a tripwire. I wonder what that tripwire was attached to. This thing here, probably. Yeah. What's up here? First aid kit.
Have you
Nice.
actually thought about how dire your situation is? You're an immortal, with your mind slowly turning to matter.
See, all I can think about is how the hell, in the post-apocalypse, without power tools, they managed to mount that gun brace on that wall.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's another trap here somewhere, too. Go see the grenades?
Yep.
Hanging from the ceiling. I wonder where the trigger for that is.
Oh, it's a tripwire.
Tripwire right there. Oh, I'm gonna have to jump to reach the grenades.
You think this is some kind of joke? Well, it's not a joke.
I wonder what's behind that other locked door over there. Maybe I should go and have a look at that before we get too far away. Oh, look, see, I walked right over a mine.
Mm. Yeah, this whole area is loaded with traps.
Yeah. Well,
Just be mindful. I think you're standing in oil.
Yep.
Got it.
Well, okay. It's a little dead-end room with a safe. It's got some
Caps.
caps. And
Holy water?
Holy water. Archie, get out of the way. Jeez. Okay, well, don't think I want the holy water.
Take the holy water.
You want me to take the holy
Take
water?
the holy water.
Okay, I don't know what the holy water does. Looks like I got some cigars that I can unbox. Holy water.
0, 0, 0,
Yeah.
0.5, and 0.
Yeah, it looks like it's some kind of, like, health recovery item or something.
But because you're a vampire...
Yep. Well, we'll just throw that back. We don't need that. Nothing behind the door. Nope. Okay.
Bourbon now, or whiskey? Is it whiskey o'clock? I think it's whiskey o'clock.
Okay. We'll, continue down this way. Another mine.
Stop it now. Don't touch that. Stink.
And another mine. Wow. Uh-oh, there's a whole bunch of
Living things.
living things up ahead.
Possibly have in your mind at any given time.
Fanatics of Adam. Oh,
Come on.
what the hell is that?
Well, they haven't noticed you yet, so don't worry about it.
I bet you're compulsive. You know that word that they call lunacy? There's all these little secret diseases they used to put something out.
Hit him hard and leave him reeling.
Amnesia, antisocial
Problem solved.
Yeah.
disorder. Bulimia. Well, bulimia would be really weird for a vampire.
Wow, look at these guys. They got radium rifles.
Dissociative identity disorder.
Okay.
A bit of
Let's see if we
fun.
can quiet things down just a little bit here.
Yeah, shut up, Archie.
Let's put some memory lapses in there. What do you think? Well, I am a naked moment.
So now Archie's talking in multiple voices.
He's talking over himself. Oh, God.
Oh, look at this. This guy had a nuka grenade. Wow.
But why shouldn't need to? Vampires are so strong. You have
He's
phobias.
fishing
They
for a
have so
snog.
many phobias, especially out here. It's so dangerous out here all the time. Post-traumatic stress disorder. That's just becoming a vampire, I assume.
Heavy
Depression,
gamma repeater.
schizophrenia, self-defeating personality.
Oh, that's now can't carry anymore.
It's a type of heavy weapon.
Yeah, heavy gamma FGH. Yeah, I've got a Gatling laser. Heavy gamma repeater. It does radiation damage. It appears to be kind of like a Gatling laser that does radiation damage.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It weighs 41. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy, isn't it?
It is a novel item, though.
Yeah, well, you know what? Since it's a novelty item, maybe we'll see if Kate can carry some stuff for us here. Or maybe maybe I've got a draft of the Brahmin left here or something. Yeah, I do. I've got one left. There.
Really awful. Maybe you should feed.
I don't have to start foisting stuff on Kate just yet. Fission cores, nuka grenades. Wow. Okay, so this thing, I'll bet you that's what those fission cores are, right? They're probably... See that? Now I've got 3 cores.
Yep.
So fission cores are ammunition for the gamma repeater.
All of that stuff here, all one. And then you can have like really weird supernatural ones, like a cute Sanguinaria virgin. Maybe you just don't like drinking blood all the time. Maybe you're so worried that you sweat blood out of your eyes.
Sweat blood out of your eyes? Wow.
That's it.
Yeah, I bet you're always desensitized because you're just a corpse, so maybe you're just numbed in general. But this is seriously blood spending. Like, there's so many on there. Like, oh, you're just a bundle of fun.
Okay, well, we got a safe to open. Yeah, that's when it really gets crazy, is when Archie starts talking over himself.
Yep.
You've got multiple Archies all talking at the same time, right?
Yeah, I think it was a result of you getting fed there.
Maybe, yeah.
And so Archie changed modes from obnoxious to slightly less obnoxious.
Yeah. Well, let's see here.
Then again, though, is it completely unreasonable that he would talk over himself? After all, he's just a voice in your head.
Yeah, well. That reminds me, I rewatched Suicide Squad recently, and there was that part near the beginning where they're wheeling all of the prisoners up to the area where they're going to get on the helicopter, and Harley Quinn says, "Oh, what? I should kill them all and escape?" And everybody looks at her, and she says, "Oh no, that's not what the voices said." You know, I was just kidding, right? The hell? Oh, that's not a Mirelurk. That's some kind of weird specialty thing. This area is pretty big too, eh? Look at this. There's more there yet. Out to the glowing sea. So that goes to the surface. Okay.
I bet you there's even a location to discover if you were to hop out there.
There probably is. I should see what time it is. It's midnight or shortly after. I can level up again too. I should do that too. What do I want to do? Well, I could add to my carry weight.
Yep, you could.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Lifeless thing.
Okay, now I'm turned around the wrong way.
Turn right. Because you were going to go outside and get that location marked
Oh
on
yeah,
your map.
that's right too. Yeah, we'll go and we'll do that. Because by the looks of it, we can always come back in easily enough.
Yeah, I can always quick save too before you go out in case you can't.
Well, you know what? We quick save anyway, just because sometimes, you know, when you go in loading screens and that kind of thing, the game can crash. Okay, glowing sea. Hello, let's go. I wonder if this is going to be a lengthy load time. Lengthy load time. Maybe we should pause.
All right.
Oh, never mind. We're out. Whoa!
Hey there, buddy. We're back and we never left.
Wow.
We are set.
Ah, I ran out of bullets, damn it. Okay, let's get this thing going. Oh, I fell off. Oh, shit. I tried to jump out of the water and I got hung up in that,
Feeding animation.
yeah.
Well, at least it's not cannibalism.
Wow. I still can't get out of here. Jeez. Oh, oh.
There, problem solved.
You're dead too.
Wow. What an ambush. What did this guy have? He had a bunch of stuff. Ooh, there's a little weird texture thing going on there too.
Graphical artifact, yep.
Yeah.
It's their clothes. It's part of their clothes.
Yeah,
It's just like...
it's just a thing that's sticking them out of her. Oh, it's a skirt or something.
Yeah,
right?
but it janked out.
Yeah.
So it's not fitting correctly. Bethesda. It's
Yeah.
totally a Bethesda thing.
Yeah. What was that?
You heard something?
No, there was sort of a brief shaking, like something big was nearby or something like that. Well, let's see here. Where are we in the glowing sea? We're actually not far from the Red Rocket glowing sea. Styx dig site. Okay. You know what? We should run back to the Red Rocket real quick and unburden ourselves. Failed. Oh, I lost humanity. Why did I lose humanity?
Because you accidentally fed.
Oh, right. Okay. Damn it.
Did we lose our buff just now?
I think we probably just lost our buff. Yep. We failed Path of Purity. So that's it. No more easy XP. Right? Our humanity is slipped to 7.
Do you get that buff back if you get back up to 8, or...?
No. Once you've lost it, then it's gone for...
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's following me.
Well, I guess you got toasted by the damn ambush.
Yeah, I guess so. Right? It came up in the middle of that. Wow, it was like... Well, one thing about it anyway, it was pretty exciting. Okay, well, we might as well grab that guy's thing and a minigun and a stim pack and a buff out.
You're gonna have lots of stuff to take back to your settlement.
Yeah,
that's for
I'm
sure.
going to have a ton of stuff to unload, right? Which is why it's kind of handy that this came out so close. See, there's the cave that I came out of.
Yep. It's kind of like a checkpoint.
Yeah. I'm glad that I did the backtrack thing now. It was totally worth it. We'll pick up all the stuff that we can here. Are we almost full again? No, we're good for a bit yet. Okay, we'll loot this guy too. What's this? Oh, okay, that's that weird drug that these guys do here.
Yep.
Well, it looks like they've got a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, and some workbenches and...
Okay, looks like they built themselves a little fort here in the middle of this crater.
Pretty much, yep.
Okay, well, I think we've pretty much cleaned this place out, so we'll head back for... oh, look. Okay, Red Rocket. Somewhere over this way. Yeah, okay.
Literally in that direction.
Yeah, it's not very far away either. It's pretty close by, so we'll just head there. If it wasn't so foggy out, I'd be able to see the red rocket part of the red rocket sticking up in the air by now. Probably.
Well, you know that you had to load in your settlement just now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see it. There we go. We're back. We're here.
And surprisingly close. I guess that just goes to show the level of visibility in the glowing sea that you couldn't see that thing.
Yep.
I'm so bored.
Maybe you need a job. Well, we'll drop off stuff. I don't think I actually collected enough stuff to be able to build more of that last building that I wanted to build, but it doesn't look like there's any automatic plasma rifle.
Yeah, what can you do with that heavy whatever the fuck on the workbench, if it even shows up here?
I don't know. Actually. It doesn't show up on the workbench, so it doesn't look like I can do anything with it, really. Right?
Huh.
So it looks like it is what it is. Okay, well, we'll drop off junk. We'll drop off excess ammunition that we're not using. And we'll drop off any aid items that we don't need. All kinds of stuff that we picked up that we don't have any use for. And that we don't really have any use for. Okay, so well, I don't really have much use for those, I don't think, because that might be, I wonder if I can put that in a display thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, wow, I've got a lot of Nuka grenades, Nuka mines. I have a pretty heavy load out here. I must be carrying an awful lot of something that I don't really need. Okay, well, let's see what we can make here. We can make a whole bunch of buff out. Oh, we can make an elixir of strength. Look at that, we got enough buff outs now. We don't have enough Brahmin skulls to make another one of those, but we can make an elixir of strength. We'll do that. And then, of course, we have a look at our special abilities. Our strength currently is 35.
Wow.
Yeah. If we drink our elixir of strength, now our strength is 36. And that's how we got to this point over a long career, you know, mainly using elixirs like that made from the alchemy mod that we created. Over a very long period of time, because actually the elixirs that permanently give you an increase of +1 in your special abilities are very difficult to come by.
Yep.
You know, like, it's difficult to collect enough might as well cook that stuff up. See, I'm not getting much in the way of XP now for doing any of this stuff, right?
Nope, because you lost your buff.
I lost my humanity. It finally slipped below 8. But that being said, it is quite difficult to maintain your humanity at above 8. And I'm kind of surprised that I managed to go as long as I did. We'll just put all this food back now, since I can't eat it anyway. Okay, and then, what time is it here? 3:44 a.m. Well, I can level up one last time here. What are we going to do now? Oh, we could do that. That would probably be good. To increase our energy resistance. Maybe will help us to survive a cheap shot from a vampire hunter armed with a Gatling laser.
Or not.
Or not. Yeah.
Probably or not.
Well, the thing is, though, like I said, I managed to actually survive for a second or so with a low-level character, like about level 10. So I'm hoping that with a character that's got, you know, 3,700 health almost, that I should be able to survive long enough to, you know, get under cover. Maybe we'll go and... Yeah. Well, just let me see about that, okay?
Hello, ma'am. Hey, General.
Yeah. How many? 1 unemployed. Okay.
Hey, General. Hi,
Yeah.
how are you?
I'm just great. Okay, well, let's go over here to our building. And even though our building is not finished yet, we might as well get started, right?
Sure. Well, you got to get these people jobs somehow.
Yep. Wonder if I can actually put a roof over top of this place now, because I did pick up enough junk that I might have picked up enough to make a few,
Yeah, this
see.
roof is made out of baseball bats.
Yeah. And things like that, yeah. There. Well, we've at least got a partial roof, right? We'll save some wood, though.
Maybe it's a chipboard roof or something.
Yeah, well, once we get the hang of this underground complex thing a little bit, then maybe I'll leave there off camera at some point and go back to a settlement that actually has a shop or two, and we'll buy a few shipments of wood so that we can finish building this place. And I think I'm in the wrong section here. I have to be here. Boy, there sure is. I have like over 30 radio stations. With the old world radio mod, they give you so many radio stations, it's just crazy, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll put that right there. Oh, we're about to have a tantrum.
I've decided to change how I look.
I guess you'll listen to the radio for a little while so you don't kill any of your settlers accidentally.
Yeah.
Thanks someone for lending me.
Fucking kill!
Well, we could end it early, too, by consuming a blood pack, since we're already full anyway, right? There, that just put it to a stop right there. Okay. Oh, Kate's acting like she wants to be the bartender. Okay, well, we'll go back to the computer here and we'll assign our one unemployed settler to 10 bar. Is that you, by any chance? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, and then what are we going to do here for seating? Since we don't have any wood, it's kind of hard to build benches and that kind of thing. Let's see what we can build without having too much wood here. Hey, we could... Well, we need a steel to make picnic tables, right?
There you go. You can fill the bar with picnic tables.
That's right. Everybody can sit at a picnic table. Yeah, we'll just put those two end to end like that. Yeah. There, that should be enough room for almost everybody to sit down.
Mm.
And then when I straighten that up a little bit here. Oh, look at that. It moves and the radio doesn't. That's okay. Maybe we'll put the radio...
Nope.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll put the radio on a... something. Somewhere.
On a
Shelf.
something somewhere.
On a shelf, maybe. Right? What do you think? We'll find a shelf that we can build? Shelves. There must be a shelf that we can make out of steel or something here, right? Like this wall shelf, maybe? There, we'll put a wall shelf up there. That's okay. It'll sit there, right? It will. There. There we go. Now, we're actually getting kind of close to the harmful rays of the sun coming out, so maybe I ought to go and take shelter here.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Yeah, well, we're going to go in here. That's definitely a weather-tight door because that water comes well up past the bottom of the door on the outside, but it isn't coming in here.
Maybe it's got a bulkhead or something. Who knows?
Well, anyway, we'll have a nice sleep, and it'll be nighttime when we head back outside again.
All this rest is making me tired.
Okay. However, we can still remain at 1 hunger level just to keep our humanity from slipping too much more quickly. Because the lower your humanity gets, the more likely you're going to be harassed by vampire hunters. And also, you know, like, the more often you're going to have... What's going on? What's your problem? The more often you're going to have temper tantrums and that kind of thing as well.
Of course.
And if you let your humanity slide too far, if you get below 4, then you're in danger of basically turning into a, like, mindless monster that attacks everything that you encounter, right? Basically, you lose control of your character, and for all intents and purposes, your playthrough is over, right? Like, we need to turn this way a little bit. Oh, okay, well.
Damn it! Loading me boots.
Oh. So anyway, as you can see, the Gatling laser is kind of fun. And really a very powerful weapon as well, right? Got a lot of plasma ammunition. Maybe we should use this thing for a while. Okay, where are we here? Okay, we're a little bit too far. We gotta go this way a little bit now. Wow, what's that?
I don't know.
It's a big, tall tower sticking out of the middle of the glowing sea.
It must be one of those features, right? Maybe that's another entrance.
Maybe. Oh. Something alive over here on the other side of the hill.
Rad Scorpion? No, Deathclaw.
Oh. A mythic Deathclaw. A mythic X-Deathclaw. Okay. Where the hell is that? I'm so close to it here. Unless you want to go and find out what that big tall tower doohickey is. What do you think that is?
Well, we could, there's one way we could find out, is walk over and just take a look.
It's pretty close by. There's like a ruined house here or something. Okay, that didn't go anywhere.
Well, it looks like this place has a map marker on it anyways.
Going for a bit of fun, is it?
Have we triggered the map marker?
Nope, you need to go further to the right.
Franklin Station.
Franklin Station. Okay, well, we've located it on the map. Maybe we'll
See, I recognize that. That's from, I think that's a vanilla landmark, that church.
Yep.
What? Where? Where?
Well, something sees you, but you don't see it.
Oh, okay. Ugh, rad scorpion.
You know how to show a girl a good time.
Dead. You're dead too.
How does person get into this place? What? Oh,
Another rad scorpion.
Well, at this point, they're not much more than a nuisance, really.
Yeah, it's really just the vampire hunters you gotta watch for now.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be any way into this place. Anywhere.
Yeah, I wonder if this is just a place that you come up out of. Oh, no, there you go.
Wait a minute, there's a door. Okay. Alright, so there's a door in, but maybe we'll come back and explore this a little bit later. Because I think we'll probably be returning to the Red Rocket Glowing Sea from time to time anyway.
Yeah.
We might as well continue on with what we were doing here. Yeah, so this is my, this weapon I'm using right now is my plasma caster, right?
Yep.
Which is basically, you know, like a plasma gun with the flamer barrel. And of course, this is a legendary one that has the kneecapper legendary on it.
Which means once you hit them with it, they won't escape.
Yeah, once you start shooting something with it, so long as you can shoot continuously, it's an absolute certainty that whatever it is that you're shooting will become crippled. Because it keeps, you know, like looking for that, re-rolling that chance for crippling over and over and over, right?
Yep. It's not just a once when you pull the trigger, it's continuous.
Yeah. Anyway, down here somewhere, yeah, this is where we go back in.
There you go.
So we'll go back inside and we'll continue to explore. Because I think there's at least one other branch, like of sticks, whatever you call it, to have a look at, right?
Yeah, well, and you were heading off to the right here. When you get back down, there was an area to the right that you wanted to go.
Actually, there was a passageway to the left and the right here. So I could go in either direction. Like, I could go that way, or I could go that way. And there's a door there.
Have you ever thought about all the insane
Vault Tech
have
Factory.
in your mind at any given time?
Okay.
Huh.
In your mind all the time because you're such a strange, immortal.
Well, that's something to make note of for later.
Yeah. Well, we'll poke our noses down this area here first.
Oh, I like that one. Oh, paranoid. Maybe you can be schizoid. I think you're always schizoid all the time with all those voices in your head. Megalomaniac, pragmatic. You're sanguine all the time. Sanguine used to mean like deep difficulties focusing in the moment, distraction and cheerful, but it also means bloody if you didn't already know. I bet you're compulsive. You know that word that they call lunacy? There's all these little secret diseases. They used to call them something else in those times, I think. But you could have agoraphobia, maybe a bit of amnesia, antisocial personality disorder. I think you're just berserk all the time. Bipolar affective disorder. Bulimia. Well, bulimia would be really weird for a vampire, wouldn't it? I bet you're compulsive. Dependent personality disorder. Dissociative identity disorder. A bit of fog. How do we go? Histrionics. Hysteria. Oh, I love that one. Megalomania. Let's put some memory lapses in there. What do you think? Obsessive compulsive. I bet you're a bit of that. Just keep picking blowing things up all the time. That would help. Paranoid. I bet you're really paranoid. You
Brockton
see things all the time,
Mine?
don't you? Overcompensation. You're always overcompensating.
So you want to go to the Vault Tech Lab or Brockton Mine?
Phobias. They have so many phobias, especially out here. It's so dangerous.
Let's go to the Vault Tech Lab
Post-traumatic stress
first.
disorder. That's just becoming a vampire, I assume. Regression, schizophrenia, self-defeating personality disorder. You should honestly defeat yourself. Well, you
That's
hear
where
the
we
voices
came
in
in,
your
right?
head. They're always telling you to
Yeah.
kill yourself and do horrible things, aren't they? That must be really awful. Maybe you should feed more. Synesthesia, sexual dysfunction. Oh no, you can't have that anymore. Synesthesia. I used to have that, but I used to have like visual synesthesia where you have all the colors and all of that stuff going all wonky. And then you could have like really weird supernatural ones, like acute sanguinary virgin. Maybe you just don't like drinking blood all the time. Maybe you're so worried.
Fuck. He just goes and goes and goes.
Yeah. Yeah, Archie never shuts up.
Desensitization. Yeah, I bet you're always desensitized because you're just a corpse, so maybe you're just numb in general. But this is seriously blood spending. Like, there's so many on there. Like, oh, you're just a bundle of fun.
Yeah, those things blow up too when you kill them.
Yeah. They have something called Damon meat. Well, there's another fusion core for my Gatling laser. A dead Atom guy there.
Oh, I guess that thing ate him.
Probably, yeah.
And there's some hyper.
Yeah. Okay, not too much in this little room. Guess we'll just keep collecting junk. I can hear another one walking around, I just can't see where it is. There must be a doorway in here somewhere or something.
Well, I think this is where you came in.
This is where I came in. Fuck, now I can't get through the doorway. Come on, you two, both of you, get out of the way. Okay, there's another door here. Looks like there's more this way, huh? Just needed to turn my flashlight on so I could see. Okay. Wow. A winding maze of hallways. A non-functional radio.
Toaster.
Yeah. Well, I think there's like you can get a spring out of a toaster or something.
Ah.
I've got a good idea. Why don't you just go up to all the voices, just all the voices, and just stare at them right in the face and just go, quiet you.
I tried, it didn't work.
Yeah, we say it to you all the time, Archie. Looks like there's another one out there too. Another
Yeah.
two. Oh, did you cripple that one by act? Oh no, that's a new one. Well, it's a factory, all right.
Yep, sure enough. I can still hear another one walking around in here somewhere. Wow, I can't even turn the flashlight off. It's so dark in here without it, right? This is where we came in, isn't it? Huh.
They were building whatever that is.
Some sort of light?
Did you just trip over the corpse?
I think I just tripped over the corpse. Okay, well, it's funny, you know, but when I first started using this plasma gun, it seemed like it was all powerful, but now what I'm finding is that I'm having to really hose down some of these guys in order to stop them, right?
Well, I guess they are getting to be a bit more powerful, though, right?
My favorite arrangement is synesthesia. I had synesthesia once, but it was visual synesthesia. I saw all the letters.
Mod added enemies, right?
Or did I see all the letters? Did all the letters have a color? That was it. Yes, it was brilliant.
Wow, okay, this seems to be another branch off of the main area here. Or here too. I'll bet you this passageway probably connects with that other door that we opened over there further back that way, right? Okay, nothing too interesting in here. How do we get to those stairs?
I guess you could jump up on the...
What?
Oh, I think that was for going through that.
Through what?
Through that little hole?
What little hole?
Was that a hole? No,
See a
never
little
mind.
hole.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Hey, look, my cable box is
Do
doing something
useful
weird.
for once, Vampire, before I set fire to you.
Wonder what's going on.
I don't know. I think they send updates down the line for the damn thing now and then.
Yeah.
Not that it makes the damn things work any faster, you know. I had a older cable box once, and it worked whenever I pressed the button. It just worked, and you could type in channels to it, and you could search channels, and it wasn't slow. And now these modern cable boxes, you press a button, and it's like 3-second delay before it responds to you.
Well, what I found is that I can't even browse through their, like their browser with this box because after about 60 seconds or so, it just hangs and it stays that way, right?
Yeah. It's just busted. It's just totally busted.
Yeah. Basically, I go upstairs where the old cable box is in the living room, and I do my browsing to find something to watch there, because at least I can without it crashing, right? And then I come back down here and I'll, you know, like load up whatever it is that I want to watch, and hope that I can load it up before the thing crashes.
Yeah, and it makes you kind of wonder, it's like, what the hell, like, you know, how performance intensive is the process of a cable box menu, actually, if we were doing it like 20 years ago and it didn't have problems?
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the cable company is saving a couple of bucks on their
Or they wrote it in a high-level programming language that is too inefficient for the platform that they're hosting it on.
Yeah, well.
When really they probably should just employ a good and proper embedded developer to write their shit in assembly for them.
They should hire you.
Yeah, there you go. Hire me, I'll fix your cable box software, which almost nobody will use because, you know, how many people you watch cable anymore, but...
Yeah, I know. The funny thing is the only cable that I watch is on-demand stuff. And the weird thing is that nowadays, through Amazon and other streaming services, basically, if you want to pick and choose and do it, you can actually subscribe to most of the same stations that you get on cable, right?
Yep.
Ooh. Well, I guess we're not going in there.
Oh, I just mostly watch the Golf Channel and things like that when I watch TV. I'm really boring like that.
You know, there's a whole language called
I mean, I'm pretty sure too you can go on like Golf Channel websites and things like that, and you can like subscribe to their service and watch golf there, but since I already have the cable box, right?
Yeah. Well, I think that we're a lot like a lot of other people. We already have the cable, and we just haven't, you know, can't be bothered to cancel it, right? Because to tell you the truth, even my wife doesn't even watch TV most of the time. She watches stuff on her computer.
Yep.
Right? She constantly streaming, you know, like she likes those real crime story things, or...
Yeah, the true crime stuff.
Yeah, that true crime stuff and that kind of thing. She likes to watch that kind of stuff. And she can actually, you know, she actually has more choices of that stuff to watch by streaming on her computer than she does on the cable box anyway.
Yeah. Instead of just watching, I don't know what channel it was, I think A&E was the channel that was dedicated to that kind of thing.
Well,
for
the thing is that even if you have the channel that's dedicated to that kind of thing, well, you still are, you know,
watching the same reruns now and then.
Well, not only that, but you also have to watch when they have that stuff on their schedule too, right?
Yep.
And you know, like if they happen to have you know, some other thing on their schedule at the time, well then, you know, you basically have to go find something else to do.
Of course, you know, I guess if you really like that kind of content, for me, actually, mostly, I like to watch the computer repair stuff, and there isn't really a channel dedicated to like computers and technology anymore. Ever since like G4 became like a whatever the hell it is now channel.
I don't think it even exists anymore, really, does it?
I don't know. I haven't looked in years. But, you know, they used to have stuff on there. Obviously, they had, like, the gaming stuff like X-Play and Reviews on the Run, but they also had, like, Call for Help with Leo Laporte and, you know, a bunch of other stuff like that, and that stuff was all fun to watch.
Yeah, actually, they used to have some good stuff on there. I used to watch it quite a bit myself.
Yep, and then they also had some anime on there, too, now and then, if that was your kind of thing. But, you know, they eventually just became like every other TV channel and just kind of got rid of all their tech stuff. And then it was just like, well, what the hell am I watching this channel for? And so then I stopped watching that channel, and then, you know, now you can find like tech stuff all over like YouTube or something, right? And so, you know, you find your computer repair videos, or you find your computer programming videos, or you find your help videos or whatever, and you just watch those. So that's mostly what I watch when I'm not watching other things.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I used to like some of the Franklin Station Depot. There's more to this place yet. I used to like to watch some of their magazine shows, you know, like their news magazine shows, or things like game reviews and that kind of thing.
That Franklin Station Depot there, that comes out by you by that Franklin Station that you discovered.
I'll betcha, right?
Yep.
I was going to say something to you then.
Well, I don't know. I think I pretty much explored all of the Vault Tech
factory here.
Like, I don't think there's any real, like, actual quest markers or any real point to this. This is just strictly a explore, kill the monsters, collect the treasure kind of thing.
Exactly how games were designed from the onset.
Yeah, that's basically what this is, but it's huge, right? Like, it's I can't believe that the scope of this. It must have taken the people that made this mod years to put this all together, right?
Oh, maybe.
Well, because the scope of it is huge, and they have a lot of very original-looking areas like this.
Yep.
You know, like this is they didn't steal this or borrow this floor plan, right?
They
Like
made this floor plan.
A lot of more modders that do quest mods will borrow a floor plan from an existing vanilla location, right?
Yep.
But these guys appear to be making a lot of their own environments from scratch. And I would imagine that that is pretty time-consuming, too. Okay, well, how much time have we got on this right
We're
now?
at an hour and 5 minutes.
Okay, maybe we'll see if this actually leads into Franklin Station, and hopefully there isn't another branch going out of Franklin Station. And once we establish the end of this, then we can
exit through Franklin Station.
Yeah, or maybe backtrack back through that other area at the end of that other branch, but we can do that next time, right? Okay, well,
maybe you're obsessive compulsive. Oh, I like that one.
Here we are with more.
Schizoid. I think you're always schizoid all the time. All those voices in your head. Megalomaniac, pragmatic. You're sanguine all the time. Sanguine used to be.
It looks like you're atop something, and there's things down there.
Yeah.
I bet you're compulsive. You know that word that they call
What are those? Super mutants. Uh-oh. Super mutants with,
I think you're just preserved with bipolar affected.
Oh. I think Kate somehow got down there.
Oh well.
She must have fallen
okay.
off.
That's okay. Way to go, Kate. Good job.
How do we go? Hysteria. I love that one. Megalomania. Let's put some memory now. Obsessive.
She's totally gonna give you away just by being down there.
Things up all the time. Paranoid.
Well, she killed that.
You see things all the time.
It looks like Kate's the scariest monster down there, actually.
You'll have phobias. I mean, you have so many phobias, especially out here. It's so dangerous out here all the time. Post-traumatic stress disorder. That's just becoming a vampire, I assume.
I wonder what that is.
Schizophrenia.
That can't be anything good.
Defeating personality disorder. You should honestly.
It's just a fire, that's all.
Well, let's do a quick save before we,
Oh,
damn it.
Hey, you gave yourself away.
I gave myself away.
Really awful. Maybe you should feed more. Synesthesia. Sexual dysfunction. Oh, no, you can't have that anymore. Synesthesia. I used to have that, but I used to have like visual synesthesia where you have all the
Kate took care of it.
Only the Umbra Sanguine know that the world is a shadow of consciousness.
Wonder if I can shoot him through the floor grating.
You just don't like drinking blood all the time. Maybe you're so
Nope, it's the impenetrable floor grating. I don't think he can see you through the floor grating either.
Yeah, I bet you're always desensitized.
Oh, well, it looks like Kate got him too.
Maybe you're just numbed in general. Or just seriously blood spending. Like,
Okay, well, that was pretty exciting. Okay, let's see what this is. It's just smoke from a big fire,
A big fire that's underneath here,
apparently.
and then more super mutants down the way.
Yeah, and then more super mutants. Oh, look, there's a set of stairs going up, too.
And there was a big catwalk path area down there.
Wow, you know what? This place is just crazy. There's more over here. On this side.
Although it looks like this one ends prematurely and goes into this room.
Wow, this area is gigantic. You know what? I'm just inclined to basically go back here to the bottom of the stairs and we'll face... Oh, look, they found their way up here.
Ah!
Quit playing games and come out where I can see you. Over here! Over here!
Oh, there's another one down there too. You know, if you have some grenades, you could throw them over the rail. Oh, you can shoot them through the floor.
Well,
there you
I'm
go.
going to operate under the
More often.
assumption... Oh, here comes another one up this way. Along
Open
with
the
a dog.
ante. I like it. Green skin freak.
Because everyone knows calling the super mutant names makes your attacks far more effective.
Yeah. Well, they started name calling first, so there.
Apparently there's still something else out there that has you detected.
Yeah.
I can't help you fight, you know. I'm not real.
There must
What
be
do you
a set of
expect me to do?
stairs up from the bottom level up here somewhere.
I think forward.
Because, like they were able to,
On your right.
obviously find their way, up here somehow.
Hold up. You hear that?
Oh.
Now suffer for your arrogance!
This is boring. Somebody do something already.
Okay, there. This is my 2-shot 44 revolver.
Which does a shitload of damage.
Yeah, where are we here? Well, I think that the hunting revolver is actually the most damaging.
But the 2-shot here.
Yeah, this is a 2-shot 44 pistol.
Yep.
Right? And of course it has the recon scope and all the trimmings on it, right? But yeah, it does a ton of damage. 334. Okay, so it actually does do more damage because it's got the 2-shot on it, right?
Yep.
But if it didn't have the 2-shot on it, the hunting revolver would actually do more damage. But that's okay. We'll use this for a while.
Until you find a 2-shot hunting revolver.
Yeah, actually, that would be the king of all handguns then, right? Okay. So, it looks like we cleaned this place out of super mutants, at least for the moment. So now I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. And that is, I'm going to go back here to the beginning. And we'll park here and we'll save. And I think we'll call it an episode because this place looks like it could take anywhere for up to the better part of an hour to explore this new area.
Alright.
So I think we're going to call it an episode here. And we'll see you all next time. Till then,
I'm RecV5.
and I am Sandman 99.
Have a good one.